Chrisley Knows best fans were noticeably upset when there was recent speculation that Chase Chrisley and Emmy Metters split up. Fans came to know and adore Emmy in the last season of Chrisley Knows Best. Not only that, everyone felt like Emmy was good for Chase. However, at the end of April, the couple's social media makes it look like they're over. At the time, a concerned fan takes to the Chrisley Knows Best Fans Unite fan page to advise that Chase Chrisley and Emmy Metters have taken drastic social media measures. The fan shares the following. Chase and Emmy have deleted pics together off of Instagram, and they no longer follow each other. While there aren't any further details, the fan also says, "Hope it's just a little fight." Well, from the looks of a recent Instagram post on Emmy's profile, it looks like the couple is still together and doing well. Emmy shares a series of photos of Chase and the two of them together for his birthday. In the caption, she writes, "Happy birthday to this handsome boy that I love and adore with my whole heart." So it sounds like the two are still very much together. If Chrisley Knows Best Chase and Emmy fans needed any more proof that this couple is still together, Chase comments on Emmy's post. He writes, "You're the best. My love fans are noticeably happy to see Chase Chrisley and Emmy Metters together in this post." While the breakup was never confirmed, fans seem to think that they did break up and get back together. Not only are fans happy to see them together, but many of the comments also mirror the sentiment of them being back together. One thing is for certain, Chase Chrisley is definitely getting showered with love and appreciation on his 25th birthday. As of this writing, all of the usuals have shared a sweet birthday sentiment about him on their social media. This includes formerly estranged Kyle Chrisley. However, as expected, Lindsay Chrisley is not ready to bury the hatchet and has not wished her little brother a happy birthday. Are you shocked to see Chase Chrisley and Emmy Metters together? Are you happy that it doesn't seem like they're broken up? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Whispers have been swirling throughout the Chrisley fandom, raising fresh questions about the status of Emmy Metters and Chase Chrisley. Their relationship, once packed tightly with high hopes, emotional turmoil, and renewed promises, has been a roller coaster ride, watched closely by viewers who still hold onto the belief that the couple's story might not be over. Despite a public breakup that seemed final, a new wave of digital breadcrumbs has fans piecing together a different narrative, one that suggests their bond may not have fully unraveled after all. The curious thing about public relationships is that endings rarely stay clean, especially when both individuals remain under the spotlight. Any movement, no matter how subtle, can ignite speculation. Over the past few months, that speculation has grown into something more substantial. Fans have become digital detectives, poring over social media interactions, coincidental appearances, and lifestyle overlaps that hint at a possible reconciliation or, at the very least, some kind of ongoing emotional connection. The first sign emerged quietly. Both Emmy and Chase began sharing content threaded with similar themes: soft lighting, peaceful landscapes, introspective reflections. Observers pointed out that the tone of these posts had shifted. Instead of representing two individuals living separate, detached lives, the posts mirrored one another, as if moving in parallel. The timing of these uploads created a kind of rhythm, prompting viewers to question whether these were accidental overlaps or new evidence of shared emotional space. Then came the unexpected reintroductions of familiar locations. Emmy posted a serene moment from a spot that longtime fans recognized instantly, a place associated closely with Chase's family. The wooden beams, warm glow, and recognizable interior details struck a chord among followers, leading many to connect the dots. Soon after, Chase shared content that featured similarly styled backdrops, sparking another round of curiosity. Though neither acknowledged any connection, the consistency of these glimpses fueled suspicions that something meaningful lingered between them. Their pets added another layer to the puzzle. Animals often become unwitting participants in the story's fans' craft. One afternoon, Emmy shared a cozy moment featuring a small, familiar dog that many believed once spent time around the Chrisley family. The lighting and decor in the background seemed reminiscent of Chase's environment. Not long after, Chase posted a photo of an outing in a location that mirrored the setting Emmy had visited earlier that day. Observers began to feel as though the pair were crossing paths far more often than coincidence could explain. Perhaps the most convincing hints, however, came from their mutual circle. Friends of the couple occasionally posted group photos, videos, or fleeting moments that featured either Emmy or Chase on the outskirts of gatherings. Though they were never shown together, the timing of their appearances and content from the same events sent speculation spiraling. The social world around them did not appear divided, and in many cases, seemed to function as though the breakup had never created a rift at all. Family influence has always played a central role in Chase Chrisley's life, and this dynamic adds another layer to the evolving mystery. Despite the couple's history of tension and challenges, the Chrisley family's reactions in recent months have appeared warmer than expected. Subtle acknowledgments across social platforms, likes, supportive comments, and shared moments of faith or resilience have tied Emmy's narrative to the Chrisley orbit once more. While none of these gestures explicitly confirm renewed romantic involvement, they certainly challenge the idea of complete separation. Fans notice that Emmy's content often carries themes that align with Chase's journey during this stressful period for his family. Posts about endurance, hope, healing, and rediscovering purpose seem to echo Chase's tone. When two people who once shared a significant emotional connection begin to speak through parallel messages, it becomes difficult to dismiss the possibility of ongoing influence or shared perspective. These subtle alignments have become some of the strongest indicators that their relationship may not be as distant as once believed. Then there is the matter of timing. Both Chase and Emmy have experienced considerable emotional challenges in recent years, and each has undertaken their own healing process. Interestingly, their growth seems to be unfolding in a synchronized pattern. As Chase focuses on personal stability and family support, Emmy has been sharing content that emphasizes quiet strength and inner clarity. The evolution of their personal narratives appears to reflect one another's energy, creating an impression of two paths that, while separate, remain intimately connected. The physical evidence strengthens the case even further. Around late-season gatherings, holiday celebrations, and outdoor events, a pattern of overlapping settings emerged in their posts. Fans highlighted similarities in landscapes, lighting angles, and even the appearance of identical furnishings. It became almost impossible to ignore the parallels. When individuals go through a breakup, such consistent overlaps are rare, unless they continue sharing spaces or spending time within the same orbit. Observers also pointed out the emotional softness in Chase's recent content. His posts began to carry a renewed sense of peace, as though someone familiar had returned to the inner circle of his life. This shift in tone triggered another wave of speculation. Emotional energy tends to leave subtle traces, even in curated social media content. Chase's presence appeared calmer, grounded, and subtly uplifted, prompting followers to wonder whether this transformation had roots in a rekindled connection with Emmy. Emmy's online activities reinforced this idea. Her photos, captions, and lifestyle imagery began to project a warmth that reminded many fans of earlier, happier chapters of her relationship with Chase. This nostalgic undertone, combined with her choice of locations and decor, suggested that her life had drifted back toward familiar spaces once tied closely to the Chrisley world. Without stating anything directly, she communicated a sense of being at home, figuratively or perhaps even literally. Speculation reached its peak when fans noticed that both Emmy and Chase avoided discussing new relationships. Months passed without either acknowledging romantic involvement with anyone else. While silence is not proof, it left room for hopeful theories. Their avoidance of dramatic shifts or new entanglements created the impression of two people leaving an emotional door open rather than closing it permanently. Supporters of the couple remain deeply invested in their story. The emotional arc of their relationship contained hopefulness, heartbreak, growth, and resilience. Many continue to believe that their bond was too meaningful to dissolve without leaving permanent echoes. This belief has evolved into a collective interpretation that the couple may be navigating a quiet rebuilding process, one shielded from public judgment and pressure.